Welcome back everybody to our Let's Play series of Dragon Quest XI by 6 Avatars. In today's episode we are heading to Mount Pang Lai, I believe it's called. This was where we were supposed to be going after acquiring Hendrik as our second party member. But somehow I ended up going past that and getting Sylvander first, so that made things a lot more difficult than it had to be. But now we're headed here. I believe it's going to lead us to another party member, which is awesome. And we'll have a full party again. Hopefully it's a magic person. We really need that magic presence in our party. So either Veronica or Rab would be the most ideal characters to have fill out our party. What is this thing? Got the gold armor on, that's pretty snazzy. Let's take him on. Maybe they'll drop a lot of coins or something. So let's Fuddle Dance. So Mike has really fallen back in terms of levels. He's level 35, I think, and Hendrik is 36, so Mike is 34, Hendrik 37, Sylvander 38. So, yeah, that's interesting. So we probably should have been training a little bit in between the main storyline. Just hasn't worked out that way. This next party member that we get back might be around Mike's level, or Hendrik's level. That would make sense too. Things aren't too tough. This guy's already confused, so easy peasy.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
1100 XP, I'll take that. This campsite way up there. Got some items here. Can't really see too much. I don't know how you get around that. This big old plant. I don't necessarily want to fight that. They're kind of annoying and don't really give any XP. Can't jump. Here we go. Some tall grass and opening. Oh. Just can't really see what's in here. Mini metal. Awesome. So I believe that makes 20. I doubt there's anything back there. Anytime you add chests, there's probably not anything too close. Just keep on the hunt for any potential items. Overall, I think this place, yeah, is pretty small. So we will do a quick rest and save when we get up here to the campsite. So I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. We're all charged up and ready to go. Have no idea what awaits us, generally speaking, when there is a rest stop. We're going to be fighting some powerful dudes, so it's the slopes. This place is pretty small. I don't want to fight you, but we will fight this guy. So I think that we will need to get this dragon to access some parts of the cave. So let's do a sizzle. So they're quite resistant. So Sylvander, we'll do a Fuddle Dance. And it misses all around. Perfect. So let's raise everybody's defense. So we got this thing called Falcon Slash. It's pretty awesome. Don't know if I've actually used that in a recording yet, but it's pretty cool. I just wonder how it would work when you have dual wielding. That'd be pretty sick. You get to attack 4 times. Kind of OP.
One for the good guys.
Okay, so we can now ride this dragon. Yes, so we absolutely needed that. Okay, here we go, yeah. Thought I missed something there. Rock Bomb Shard. Okay, so up again we go. Nothing really too interesting about this place so far. Whoa, I didn't even see that there. Okay, Sylvando, let's do a funnel dance even though it never works. Yes. Proving my point. Okay, so we gotta take up that guy who has just buffed himself like crazy. So, the Goblin Bee. Awesome, so I think that we should be able to take him out. Good. I don't want that guy attacking at all. So we'll hot lick on Rock Bomb. Ah, he's pumped up. Okay, Mike, Falcon Slash on the Goblin. I don't want any buffed enemies attacking me at all, so you gotta go. No! I did not want that at all. Hendrik just took some pretty good damage. So let's take him out. Good. So hopefully this guy doesn't self-destruct. He looks kind of like a Golem slash Voltorb, which makes me believe he might blow up. He's got pretty high defense. How'd I know that was gonna happen, man? Come on. Really?
Victory!
That's BS. I called that shit. Ugh. That's so annoying. Oh, so he goes back to 1 health. Right. I knew that. That was devastating, man. That could have been real bad. Oh, that's a piss off. Alright, I have to be more careful of where I'm flying in this place, because I didn't even see that. Can you fly through here? Apparently not. Mithril ore. Oh yeah, here's where all the items are. Mithril ore, enchanted stone, and the mithril ore. Nice, that was a good haul. Well, I'm not complaining about this place anymore. I think I see one more little sparkle over here. Nope, that's one of those thingamajigs. And I am flying the wrong way. Just don't attack me, guys. I'm not here to fight. At least not yet. Okay, so I think our usage of this dragon is pretty much complete. We're back outside. So Angry La and Summit Tunnel. So looks like the city is probably our place to be. Ooh, a dragon. I'll fight you. should be good XP. And we got 2 party members with Dragon Slash, so we should absolutely clean up.
Now, not so hasty.
Mike's running low on NT just because of all those heals he had to do. And Drake, you know what to do as well.
Flame consume thee.
Mike again, spam this. Easy peasy.
We did it, darlings.
1200 XP for that little fight was always a good deal. So, this place looks like Nepal. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like how in Dragon Quest they take a lot of inspiration from places around the world and really try to switch it up. So you've been pretty much everywhere at this point. Free XP, here we go. You can heal Savon though. That works too. Mike doesn't have to heal everybody. Especially when he's got an attack like this. Crackle? Ah, I've seen better.
Victory!
Ice crystal. I believe that's the first of its kind for us. This dragon's everywhere here. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty much free XP. I'm just gonna take all of these we can get. Like as I said, Mike is falling behind a little bit. He needs the XP. So let's take this advantage. These things aren't really that tough either. There are way tougher ways to earn XP in this game.
All is well that ends well.
Seed of Life. Nice. Makes it even more worth it. These things do anything? Don't you dare. You stay away. Any dragons? Anybody home? Oh, we can't go in there. There's a little item over there though. I think it's time that we head into the city. Makes the most sense right now.
Temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the Luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Enough, all of you. Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps, but his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the Luminary?
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Angri-La, honored Luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the High Hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
A strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain. Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs, see what he has to say.
I welcome you once again to Angri-La, honored Luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history. And of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now, allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me. Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the age of heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
That night, the High Lama holds a banquet in Mike's honor. The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training and eat, drink, and dance till the early hours. Then, morning comes.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Okay.
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mount Pang Lai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
So summit tunnel. There's also a dead end up here, which probably has some good treasure. So we'll head up here first, check it out. Treasure chest, eh? Candy box, most likely. No? Huh. Interesting. Oh, that was a trap for sure. Looks like another place for some flying dragons. Oh. Black dragon, eh? Okay, I guess we can attack him first. You know what to do. Let's actually slow him down.
Not so hasty!
And Dragon Slash.
Consume thee!
Dragon Slash. Let's append it. Dragon Slash. Oh yeah, he's going down.
Ha! Ha! Victory is ours.
Hey. To snooze. Dual wielding, don't need that. Giga Slash, that's pretty cool. We're gonna work for this one. Guess we need this boy. Just one? Oh, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. I'm so slow. Let's check behind us. Nothing really. Do another black dragon, eh? It's a dead end. I don't know. Sorcerer's Ring. I'll take that. Can you go under here? Worth a try. So we fight the black dragon? I feel like we should. Dragon Slash. Slow her down. Another slash. Another slash. And we'll boost our own speed. Another Dragon Slash. Oh yeah. Sort of feeling it.
All is well that ends well.
Dragon Hide, I'll take that. Never have enough of that. So we're almost at the summit already. Guess we've been going up steadily with the dragon. Think we can go around this? Or above? Cool, we're here.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace. But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this...
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Pang Lai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video for our Let's Play series of Dragon Quest XI by the 6 Hour Gods. We will see you in the next episode when we travel into the void.